All right, my coaching duties called me away, but we're back top of the first inning. Count on Gabriel is 1-1. We were playing the Outlaws 16 youth. Bennett is probably the head coach's last name. So Gabe is ahead in the count 2-1. Sorry about starting so late, but I was trying to get the lineups corrected. Looks like I have to do that between innings. The pitch swung on and hit by Gabe out to center field. A little bit too high, a little bit too long. And he put one in play, but unfortunately it goes straight to the center fielder. So that'll be our first out of the inning. All right, Kirk Campbell steps into the batter's box. Yeah, I just. All right, so the count is 0-2 here on Kurt with one out here in the top of the first. This is the second game of our double hitter today. This is a 3-game guarantee I just found out from my good buddy Mike Campbell. I wouldn't say good buddy, I just a guy that I know. He's friends of the family. Next pitch to Kurt goes 1-2. You guys got to understand our staff to understand what I'm talking about. But 1-2 here, one out. This is a big game here for our Covington Reds. We're trying to get to that. Wow, Kurt never lets one go by like that. Never lets one go by like that. Got to protect the plate. So now Jarrell Martin steps into the batter's box. So our first two batters go down by the wayside, and now it's two outs here. First pitch to Jarrell is a strike. Catches that outside corner as well. So first two pitches to Jarrell are strikes. So Jarrell falls behind in the count 0-2. Two outs here. Ooh, Jarrell watches that one go by. So he wanted it, but decided to let that one go. That would have been kind of rough on Jarrell, but trying to fight his way back into the count 1-2. Jarrell calls timeout, get himself together. Our first two batters go down. Gabe put one out to center field a little bit too far. Center fielder made the catch. Kurt uncharacteristically watched one go by and struck out. So now there's two outs here on our Covington Reds here in the top of the first. That one goes high, so good eye there by Kurt. Great stop there by the catcher. He was able to reach that one up and pull it out the sky. Counters even 2-2 with two outs here in the top of the first inning. Cam Scott sitting on deck. Swung on and missed. Not even close on that one. So their pitcher comes in and does his job, and we go 3 up, 3 down, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. All right, as we start at the top of the first, Chris Ross takes the mound here for our Covington Reds 16U squad. We went 3 up, 3 down. As his first pitch is outside, catches that corner. Nice pitch by Chris, and he'll start off ahead in the count 0-1. Team we're playing, Outlaws 16U Bennett. Not sure where they're from. That one gets popped up, goes out of play. Not sure exactly where that went. Right behind me, as a matter of fact. And so Chris will start off ahead in the count 0-2. First batter here of the at bat. Chris goes back to work here. Not sure where the Outlaws are from, but I'll find out. That ball's hit out in center field as Gabriel White runs over there. He gets underneath it, little touch there, but Gabriel makes a great catch out there in center field. Dang near had to run him out to get that one, but he was able to make the catch, and so that'll be our first out of the inning. Okay, so that's one down here in the bottom of the first inning. The Outlaws are the home team. Chris Ross goes back to work, pitching the contact, which is also always good. He also can blow some by you. That one's hit down the third base line. Ooh, almost hits the catch. Yeah, coach, so third base coach tried to make that catch. That would have lit him up. I know he's kind of hurting over there, but he's not going to show that. So now Chris finds himself ahead in the count as that foul ball goes down the third base line. 0-1 is the count. The next pitch, that's a little bit high. Count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Nice pitch there by Chris. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. So this is the second game of our double hitter. Got to win this game with some runs. Ooh, nice pitch right there as he blows one by the batter, swing and miss. And that'll be our second out of the inning. So 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. We went 3 up and 3 down. Hopefully we can do the same thing for them. So there's going to be some wait and see today, folks. Once this game is over, we kind of got to wait and see how the chips fall out. But 2-0 will be close to getting you in, but it can't be a guarantee based on the runs needed. Chris goes back to work, swing and a miss there by the batter. So Chris right now is in his bag right now. He got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first and 1 strike already on the current batter. The pitch. Nice pitch right there. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to figure out where is the strike zone. That one looks so good. I mean, I could have called that twice. So now the count is 1-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Oh, that one goes a little high. Chris loses control of that one, and that takes the count to 2-1. All right, so my nice pitch. That evens up the count here at 2-2. So Chris is in his bag for sure right now, folks. He got the batter second guessing his pitches, and that's as a pitcher. That's always what you want to do as he delivers another pitch. Ooh, that's low and outside. That'll take the count full. So big pitch right here to see if we can do exactly what they did to us by going 3 up, 3 down. Chris goes into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he bounces that one in there, low and outside, low and inside, and that'll be the first walk of the game. So 2 out. They got a man on first base here. This is their 4th batter. Batter gets the signal from his coach and goes to work. That's low and inside. Good stop there by Kurt. He flopped around and basically kept the ball near him, so he didn't have to go run too far to the back stop. And runners unable to boogie on down to second base. So that'll be a ball here to start the at bat. 1-0 here on the batter. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Chris Ross trying to continue to pull things out of his bag as he has most of the batters a little food here early in the inning. Chris tosses one over to first base. The batter jumps back safe and sound. Shades put the tag on him, but just a little bit too late. And the pitch. Ooh, that one's high and inside. Batter kind of flinched a little bit. Takes the count to 2-0. So Chris just trying to let the batter know I'm here and I'm bringing that heat. Here goes the pitch. Ooh, oh, that's low and outside. Kurt loses that one. That'll take the count to 3-0. So Chris finds himself a little bit behind in the count, 3-0 with 2 outs, trying to get that elusive third out here of the inning so we can get out and get back up and start swinging the bats. Chris trying to battle himself back into his at bat, and the pitch swung on and fouled back over to the dugout of the Outlaws. And that'll take the count to 3-1. And the pitch. All right, folks, sorry about that. My mic died on me, and just you had a chance to see. J7 steps up to the plate after they struck Cameron Scott out. One of the rare appearances to see Cam struck out. So J7. There you go, kid. Mm. Foul tip by J7. That goes back to the backstop. He's behind the count 1-2. So right now, the pitcher for the Outlaws 16 Bennett is doing a pretty good job here. We'll figure him out eventually. Oh, did I play? That one was low. Now it takes the count even at 2-2. What you got? How do I miss that? Oh, that's fine. J7 will find himself down at first base. So now we get a walk, second batter of the at bat for us. He'll make his way down to first base. Sage Lovelace is our next batter. Sage hits one down to first base. He gathers it up, takes it and walks over to first base and gets Sage out at first base. J7 was able to move down over to second base, so Devontae Hardiman comes up to the plate. So 2 outs here on our Covington Reds. Their pitcher doing a good job of pitching the contact. That one's high. J7 had a nice little lead off. He was kind of confused with that batter a little bit. Pitcher almost did turn around and toss that ball. A great job by J7 trying to influence the pitcher to do a ball. So Devontae's ahead in the count 2-0. 2 outs here on our Reds. And the pitch. That one's high as well. So Devontae sees 3 straight balls. Pitcher's a little bit worried about J7 there on second base. J7 doing his job trying to occupy his mind. 3 balls here. This should be a take pitch here by Devontae. Man on second base. Chris Ross is on deck. J7 got ready to fake like he was running. It kind of threw everything off. So J7 did a great job for that at-bat at Devontae because that pitcher threw 4 balls. He hasn't thrown 4 balls all day within the first 2 innings. So now that'll bring Chris Ross up to the plate. So Chris Ross will step into the batter's box after a conversation there from the catcher. We got runners on first and second, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Been a stalemate so far between these 2 juggernauts. As Chris Ross steps into the batter's box. That's high and outside. Both runners advance to second and third respectively. So now we got runners on second and third in scoring position. 1 ball here on the batter. And the pitch. That one's high as well, high and outside. So now the count is 2-0. So the pitcher started off in tune. He has thrown 6 straight balls. The runner's kind of intimidating him a little bit. He's kind of worried about them more than the batter. And the pitch, that one's high as well, but catches the inside corner. I don't agree with the umpire, but hey, such as so. And the count goes to 2-1. So Jeremiah Francis, J7 is what we call him. He's on third. Devontae Hardiman's on second. Both of them got nice little leads. The pitch. Oh, Chris turned on that one just a little bit outside the first base line. So that's going to even the count over 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Huge shout out to Cameron Scott's mother. She's the one that's saving the scoring for us. She came with a phenomenal charger. Oh, that one ball that walks in there. Uh-oh. J7 almost thought about coming home. Ball didn't bounce far enough away. So now the count goes full. But Cameron Scott's awesome mother was able to provide us with a mobile charger that is off the chain. If you're in any type of outdoor electronics, you may want to look this one up. And one that comes with the cables connected already. You just got to pick your device and it'll start charging. All right, so big pitch here. Second and third, full count. Oh, swing and a miss. So that'll be the third out of the inning, and that'll take us to the bottom of the second. See if yours is up to date, because mine behind. Good, okay. I don't know why mine is. Umpire took a little while from that one, and now that's going to take the count to 2-1. Low and inside takes the count to 3-1. Swung on and popped up. That's J-Man sitting right there, and it comes right down to him, and he makes the catch. So routine plays, that's one thing that this defense of the Covington Reds definitely do well. Great job by Chris to pitch to contact right there. So one out here in the bottom of the second. Chris Ross, wheeling and dealing on the mound. Nice pitch right there as he catches the batter looking, and he'll start off ahead in the count 0-1. Swung on, foul back to the netting. Chris starts off ahead in the count 0-2. One thing I was talking about off air, folks, is I love the demeanor that Chris Ross shows on the mound. One thing he can do is translate his emotions into his pitching. He'll start fast pitching. He'll start throwing harder. Ooh, He almost got the batter to go. The batter thought he got away. He did get away with one there. Count goes to 1-2. But once again, Chris can just throw his emotions into his pitching mode and deliver some outstanding pitches. That one was not so much. It kicks the count to even at 2-2. But if you see him fast pitch or if you see him just blowing that heat, that's him channeling his inner anger and saying he's going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Ooh, that one's high and inside. Takes the count full at 3-2. So right now, another big pitch here. Trying to see if he can get the batter to fish for another one. And the pitch. Nice pitch, hit out to right field. We're going to hope that's going to go foul. Oh, good try by Sage. He tried to reach it there with that tall frame of his, but it goes foul, and that'll keep the count full at 3-2. So Sage had to get himself back together as he was fully exposed when he laid out. Good name, he's in shop now. If I'm not corrected, is it drizzling out there? I think I see a little rain out there. Ain't gonna be too bad. Hopefully, it just gives us a little bit. I think they said it's gonna, drizzle for a little bit, but hopefully not too much. Chris Ross goes back to work ahead in the count. No, I'm sorry, the count is full 3-2. And the pitch. Oh, he bounces that one in there, and that'll be a walk. So now they have a runner on first base here with one out here in the bottom of the second. So far, two teams going toe-to-toe here. Should be a great game overall. Rain coming down a little bit more, so not quite sure exactly how long they'll keep us out here, but I'm pretty sure it's a welcome refresher here for our boys that are in the field. It's not overly hot, but, a little water never hurt. All right, so one out here, runner on first base. New batter comes in the bottom of the second. Chris tosses over to first to Sage. Sage swings back around. Runner gets back safe and sound. Want to thank once again all you great viewers are out there watching right now. Uh-oh. And we'll give that free pass to second base. J7 comes up firing the third. He's trotting in. He might be out. He's out. He's out. He's out. So J7, once again, not quite sure what that young man thought. I guess he thought it was nobody could get it over there, but they don't know J7 like we know J7. J7 comes up, and I'm talking about he was running as hard as he possibly could to get over there to that ball that was thrown kind of wildly toward first base, and we'll get our second out of the inning. So with two outs, the rain is coming down pretty steady right now. We seem to be okay. No slippage of the balls. Oh, that was a little bit high. That goes to 2. So the count is 2-0 with two outs here in the bottom of the second. Little rain never hurt nobody. We just want to make sure that it doesn't affect the field. That's the biggest concern out here, is making sure the field stays playable. That's the reason why we couldn't play yesterday, because it was a monsoon. Nice pitch. Oh, goes a little bit to the outside. So now Chris finds himself behind the 8 ball here as the count is 3-0 with two outs. Tall, rangy batter steps back into the batter's box. He's ahead in the count 3-0. And the pitch, Chris bounced that one up there. Kurt does stop it. No runners on bases. We just threw one out from right field. So now they got another runner, or a runner on first base. Bottom of the second here. Two outs, looking for that elusive third out yet again. The forecast is stating, ooh. And he caught the inside shoulder, and he'll be hit by a pitch. So now they got runners on first and second with two outs here. Another batter stepping into the batter's box. So Kai decides to run something out to the umpire. Might be some type of change, not quite sure. But Kai's doing his job as he comes over, slaps 5 with Cam on third, and runs off the field. Folks, that young man that you just saw right now, his name is Kai Lovelace. That's Coach Tay, one of Tay's sons, and he is an awesome young ball player. Stay tuned to his career as he works out with this 16U squad. He fits in like a glove. He tries to do everything he possibly can right along with the big boys. And He's got a bright future, so we're going to be looking out for him. All right, so we go back to work here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, looking for that elusive third out to try to get out of this inning. The rain is coming down in a ferocious manner now. The thing about it, ooh, that one goes high and inside. Thing about it is that they're not gonna. We got to try to get out of this inning. They may do something after this. Now the weather forecast is stating that it's going to probably rain steady for about an hour. That's the ball right down the middle. So great pitch there by Chris. So he's getting back into his bag as he does realize he needs to really get this batter out. So 1-1 here with 2 outs. And the pitch. Ooh, that was a nice one right there. So Chris trying to help himself as he usually does. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here he is going for the juggernaut and the pitch. Ooh, that one's kind of high. He tried to get that high fastball, high heat to get past him. Thought he would reach for it, and he did not go for it. So now the count is 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Chris Ross goes back to work and the pitch. Nice pitch. That'll take the count full. Man on first and second. We definitely want to win this at bat here for Chris Ross and our Covington Reds, and it's exactly what Chris does. Once again, Chris brings the heat and shows you that his bag is explicit. So this guy right here is a phenomenal young man when he pitches that baseball. And he gets himself out of the inning, and we'll go to the top of the third. Not quite sure what they're going to do with the rain. It is coming down. It's not horrible, but we know it's going to liquidate the field to a point that it may be unplayable. But we'll see what the umpires say as they're going to look at the mound. That's the most important. Looks like everybody's still coming out, and they're going to still play. We're sitting under a tent, so we're pretty cool. We're here with all the electronics and gadgets we have. But once again, all right, as the rain continues to pour down, hopefully we received information from our resident coach, Coach Michael Campbell, states that the rain should just be coming down for about 6 more minutes. So looks like we're going to try to play through this as J-Man comes up to the plate. First pitch is low and outside. So the count is 1-1, I believe. Swing on and miss. He actually foul tipped that back in the glove. Count is 1-2 here on J-Man. Gabriel White sits on deck. That ball is high and inside. That one's low. Swing and a miss by J-Man.
All right, G. So, Gabe, you got it?
Gabriel White is up, and he bunts one down the left field, and it goes foul. So Gabe normally a fantastic bunter. He finally fouls one outside of the third base line. He'll start off behind the count 0-1. Next pitch to Gabriel is high. Takes the count to 1-1. So 1-1 here on Gabriel White here at the top of the third inning. It's been a stalemate. No scoring on the scoreboard here. Kirk Campbell sits on deck. Pitch to Gabe. That one's high. Oh, nice little pitch right there. Kind of fooled me as well. Like it was going to start off high. He curved it in there. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Gabriel. And the pitch. Ball is fouled down, hit off of Gabe, and it goes foul. So he's battling here. Count is 1-2 here on Gabriel. Just fouled that one off his leg. That one goes high. Gabe watches that one go by. So the count goes to 2-2 here with 1 out. So rain's supposed to be stopping in about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, folks. So far, not too much damage done. It's a light rain, but it is coming out consistently. The pitch. That one's high as well. So now the count is full here on Gabe. Pitcher may have a wet ball. Looks like they're going to switch the balls up. But Gabe's going to definitely be protecting right here. So 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top of the third. Count is deadlocked at 0 here. Great ball game, folks. The pitch. That one bounces in, and Gabriel takes his base. So Gabe had a great at-bat right there as he'll boogie on down to first base. Bowed himself in there. Kirk Campbell steps into the batter's box. Great opportunity for Kirk to try to move the runners around. So as I see, the rain is lightening up more and more. So once again, a huge shout-out to our resident weatherman, Michael Campbell, as he does his job and forecasts the rain. And Kirk Campbell steps to the batter's box with Gabriel White on first base. Left-handed pitcher, so we got to be careful there on first base as he's looking right at the batter. Oh, that one bounces in, gets by the catcher, and Gabe boogies on down to second base. Gabe sits on second base. Rain starts back up again. Ball bounces off. Gabe thought about going, but decides to go back as the catcher boogied on out there and got the ball. So Gabe did a great job being smart there. He might have got thrown out had he went to third base because the catcher came up, was ready to throw. So now Gabe's at second base. Now 2 balls here to Kurt. Jarrell Martin sits on deck. So opportunity right here for our Covington Reds to get on the board. Gabe takes a peek, left-handed batter. And the pitch. Oh, that one high. He loses that one. Gabe boogies on down to third base. He takes it easy. He gets in there. So a great at-bat here right now for Kurt as he streams 3 straight balls come directly to him. So I can honestly say that he may be losing touch of that ball because of the rain because it stopped for a second but then came back pretty consistently. They decided to call timeout to go talk to the pitcher. And I'm pretty sure he's going to let him know as he's rubbing his hand like that rain is affecting him. But we might as well take advantage of it as long as they keep playing play going. We're going to take advantage of it. 3 balls. We'll be right back. All right, you come back to live action. The count on Kurt is 3-0. This should be a take pitch here for Kurt as Gabriel has made his way over to third base after the wild pitch. Once again, Kurt takes 4 straight balls, and he makes his way down to first base. All right, Jarrell Martin steps into the batter's box with a great opportunity as Hop switches out with Kurt as a courtesy runner. Because Kurt is doing our catching once again. Jarrell Martin steps into the batter's box with runners on the corners. 1 out here, so all we need is a ball in play, and we get a chance to get a run and basically crack the scoreboard first. Top of the third, lefty against lefty in the pitch. Oh, that one's high. So Jarrell watches that one go by. Count goes to 1-0. Gabriel White sits on third. Hop Hop sits on first, takes a nice little lead. Once again, got to be careful over there. It's a left-handed pitcher. Catches that outside corner. Jarrell watches it go by. The count goes to 1-1 with one out. Peeks over there first. Gabe on third. Oh, that one's bouncing in the ground. Oh, Hop Hop goes. Oh, they try to throw it short to see if they can pick Gabriel off. Good, smart running, base running by Gabe on third as Hop steals second. Tried to entice the throw. He did, but they had a play set up for Gabe, and he didn't bite. So great job there by Hop as he boogies on down to second base. So now we got runners in scoring position at second and third. Jarrell has 2 balls, 1 strike against him. 1 out in the pitch. Oh, he watches that one go in. Good job by Jarrell as he watched that go all the way to the catcher's spot. Great stop there by the catcher. He lets that one go by. Gabe's coming home. So now it's 3-1. Guess he's going to protect, but hey, if there's a pitch, he may have to unload. Cameron Scott sits on deck. Great opportunity for Cam. The pitch swung on and foul. So Jarrell battling right there. As now the count goes full at 3-2.
Win this right here, kid.
1 out. Great opportunity for us to get a run in. Playing smart baseball right now, as Coach Lovelace always teaches. We had a blunder in the last game. Pretty sure that's not going to happen this game. Uh-oh, he bounces that one in there, and Jarrell will walk on down to first base. So sitting pretty right here. Bases loaded here with Cameron Scott, one of the hottest bats in the league, stepping up to the batter's box. Had a pretty much a rough day today, but that's typically not Cam, as Cam's been knocking the cap off the ball. Let's see if he can go ahead and put it in play and see if we can get some runs across the plate.
Come on, 7.
So 1 out here. Jarrell on first. Hop Hop on second. Gabriel on first. Cam steps into the batter's box in the first pitch. Oh, that one that hit him. So we're going to get a run in right there. So we'll take that right there.
All right, J7.
So hit by pitch goes Cam, and he boogies on down to first base. And your Covington Reds crack the scoreboard first, and we lead 1-0. Great thing about that, we still have bases loaded as number 7, 00 in your book. J7 steps into the batter's box. Nice little poke from J7 right here would do us some great justice here, as it looks like the rain has stopped, just like the weatherman Mike Campbell stated. The rain stopped, and we're back to playing great baseball. J7 steps into the batter's box. 1 out here. Bases loaded. Jarrell on second, Hop on third, and Cam Scott on first. Oh, that one goes low. So it looked like J7 wanted to pull the trigger. He pulls it back, and now he's ahead in the count 1-0. So pitcher ran into a little bit of trouble here. I think the rain might have caused him to lose a little bit of that control. J7 steps in the batter's box, swinging a foul tip back into the glove. That'll even up the count here at 1-1. So J7 knows when to make plays, and right now is that time to make a play. So make a play, J7. Let's go. Swung on and hit. Uh-oh, it's high. It's deep. It is all to the wall. He's going to be able to clear the bases. J7. Uh-oh. So we get to 2 runs in, and J7 gets a double as he caught one and took it to the left field. So J7 once again comes through for your Covington Reds. Boy, did he put a nice piece of hitting on that ball right there. That went all the way to the left field wall. J7 gets 2 RBIs, and now the score is 3-0 here. And they're going to call timeout and walk out there. All right, so we're back to action here now after a great piece of hitting there by J7. Smacked the double in the left field. It went all the way to the fence. Sage Lovelace steps into the batter's box. We got 2 more runs played in that inning, and now the score is 3-0 here over the Outlaws. They did switch out pitchers. They got a new pitcher in. He warmed up, and now Sage get a chance to see some pitches from the new pitcher. Chris Ross is on. Nope, looks like it's Devontae Hardiman will be sitting on deck. Runners on second and third. Swung on and missed. Big cut there by Sage. Kind of pulled his head out a little bit. Swing and a miss, and count goes to 0-1. Sage calls a timeout. Steps back in behind the count, 0-1. We got runners in scoring position. Still one out here in the top of the third. The pitch. Oh, he throws that one in there. Sage watches that one loop in there, and the count goes to 1-1. One out here in the top of the third. We lead the Outlaws 3-0 here. Yeah. Count is 1-1 here to Sage, and the pitch. Ooh, swung on Sage well underneath that pitch right there. That'll take the count to 1-2. So a big cut. Just make contact is all we need. Count is 1-2 with one out. So Sage steps back in there. He's been hitting the ball with regularity here for our Covington Reds. Let's see if he can go ahead and touch one up right here. And the pitch. Oh. Uh-oh, they try to do the double steal. Cam is in there. So guess what? With the drop third strike, then Sage actually did his job, would you believe it or not, because he ran down to first base. That distracted the catcher. He threw it out to first, and Cam came boogieing in to give us the 4th run of the inning. So Devontae Hardiman will step in. We still have a runner on third base. That's J7 out there. Jay Colbert sits on deck. We increase the score to 4, and we lead 4-0 here over the Outlaws. 2 outs here now, and the pitch. That's inside. Did not catch the inside corner, and Devontae will find himself ahead. All Devontae needs here is a little poke here to try to give us another run across the scoreboard. Let's see if he can make it happen. Right-hand pitcher here, so he's looking over at J7 on third, and the pitch. Swung on. Ooh, not the type of swing I normally see Devontae, so I don't think he was sure about that pitch. That'll even up the count here at 1-1. So Devontae kind of guessed on what he's going to swing on that one, but let Devontae get a hold to one. You're going to find out quickly. And the pitch. Ooh, that one was high right there. Devontae watches that one sail high, and the count goes to 2-1. So 2 outs. We got a man on third. We're trying to desperately get that extra run in. All the runs we can acquire will be greatly in our favor. And old Devontae can help us out right here with the count being 2-1. Still 2 outs and the pitch. Ooh-wee. That was a nice little change up there by the pitcher. Didn't catch the inside corner. And now Devontae finds himself in a good spot. We want to get another run. Outlaws want to get out of the inning. 4-0, full count, man on third, and the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. So Devontae is battling here at this at-bat. Keeps the count full at 3-2. Chris Ross is on deck. So the battle goes, the fight goes back to the pitcher versus Devontae. We need to win this one. And the pitch. Oh, that was high and outside. Devontae's going to boogie on down after the run. So great at bat there by Devontae as he catches the walk. Now we got runners on corners. Chris Ross has been doing a great job on the mound. Steps back in. Gabriel White sits. No. All right. Chris Ross steps in there. It looks like Jay Colbert, J-Man, is sitting on deck. So 2 outs here. Runners on the corners for our Covington Reds 16U squad. J7 on third. Devontae on first. I know he's about to go as soon as this pitch is made. And he's off. Oh, That one goes high and outside. So it looked like the pitcher tried to throw a fastball to try to hurry him get the ball to the catcher. Devontae stayed at first. So when we have base runners, we want to make them have an effect on the pitcher because that's what they did to the last pitcher. We was able to run him off. Now we're trying to do that to this pitcher. Devontae sitting in good position right here. Oh, another pitch that goes outside. Ball bounces in there. Uh-oh! Looks like that worked again. Uh-oh. Devontae decides to stay, but J7 comes in. So once again, great piece of base stealing there by Devontae as well as J7. So now it scores 5-0. 2 balls here on Chris Ross. They try to pay attention to the runners. And now they got to deal with Chris. Pitch one in the right spot. We could have a nice piece of hitting right here. Oh, I knew that looked good. It is fouled over there to the first baseman. He gets underneath it, and he misses it. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Let's do it again.
So tough break there for the Outlaws as the first baseman unable to corral the ball that would have got them out of the inning. That was a hard one to take. The coaches sitting in the dugout like, man, we need every time opportunity we can get. Now Chris Ross is back. He's still ahead in the count 2-1. Devontae sits at second. Pitcher looks at second and delivers the pitch. Ooh, high fastball gets Chris to swing and miss. Count goes to 2-2 with 2 outs. So Chris Ross up there with the count even at 2-2. We know he wants to get a hold to one right now. Devontae sitting pretty at second. Nice little base hit. May get Devontae around the bases. And the pitch. Pitcher takes 3 or 4 looks. He steps off the mound. So I kind of thought he was going to either throw it or get off the mound. Shortstop was not over there on the base, so he couldn't just throw it to him. Although there's something he could have done, but we'll talk about that later. All right, counts even here, 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the third. Chris Ross has 2 strikes. Oh, he pops one up. Goes straight up in there and run, Devontae. They dropped one before, so but the shortstop makes that catch, and that'll get them out the inning. Okay. Connection. It's connection bad. All righty, folks. Now we will make our way to the bottom of the third. Outlaw 16U step into the batter's box. They trail on the scoreboard to our Covington Reds 16U squad 5-0. Chris Ross takes the heel back again. He's been pitching an awesome game today. No runs here, no earned runs given up. Ball's hit out to left field. Devontae's out there, and he makes the catch. So once again, Chris does what he does, and Devontae does what he does. And let me tell you something right now. This Covington Reds defensive team is a phenomenal team. They make plays like no other. So one thing they can say about this team, this is one of the best defensive teams across the state. And kudos to Coach Lovelace and his staff. Squares around to try to bunt. He pulled it back. That's a strike. So it looks like the count is 1-1. What you got? Swung on and hit down to the short second base. That's Ian over there. He catches up, throws it over, and gets him out. So great job by Ian. He charged that ball exactly like he was supposed to. Like I told you, you're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the state right now. These boys can play some defensive baseball. Two outs here in the bottom. I'm sorry, the bottom of the third. Nice pitch right there. What's your count? So we sit at 1-1 here. Chris Ross trying to finish this half of the inning off. Ooh, nice pitch right there. He blows a fastball right there. Bob takes the count to 1-2. So two outs here. We lead the scoreboard by the count of 5-0 here over the Outlaw 16U Bennett squad. Chris Ross trying to finish this one off, and that's exactly what he almost did. But the batter battled his way into the count, and it's now 1-2. Chris goes back to work, delivers the pitch. That bounces that one in there, evens up the count here at 2-2. So 2-2, two outs here in the bottom of the third. We're trying to get out of here yet again with that elusive third out so we can get back up and start swinging the bat even more. Once again, runs are foul tip. So this batter's battling his way into the count. He doesn't want to go out without swinging the bat, and he gets a piece of the last pitch. Chris still in his bag right now as he goes back to work. Delivers the pitch. Nice pitch. It's hit out to Gabriel White in center field. We got a guy. He came up, went back, and he makes the catch. And that'll get us out the inning. So once again, that defensive team that I keep talking about, they are showing their head right now as all the routine plays are being made, and that's what you want your defense to do. So going into the top of the fourth inning, we lead the contest 5-0 over the Outlaw 16U Bennett squad. right, as we start the top of the fourth inning, J-Man steps into the batter's box, get one delivered to him low and outside, and he'll start off ahead in the count 1-0. So Hop steps into the batter's box here. We got first man was walked by J-Man, and he gets down to first base. So J-Man sits on first base. Hop steps into the batter's box, takes the first pitch. First pitch is a ball. High and inside. Uh-oh. Hop has the count 2-0 on him. J-Man sits over on first base. The pitch low, hits down the ball to third base. Third baseman grabs it. They trying to double up, throws a second. No throw over to first as Hop runs it out. So they get J-Man his second. Hop boogies on down to first. So that's a fielder's choice.
Right here,
Hi, Tyson. Let's get a piece here, kid.
Tyson Maxey, number 25, steps into the batter's box. Nice little pitch right there by the pitcher. He'll start off ahead of Tyson, 0-1 with one out here in the top of the fourth. Based on the fielder's choice, Hop's able to get in there to first base. Good little hustle out of the box there. And the pitch. Ooh, that was high inside. Almost takes Tyson's head off. He ducks out the way. The count goes even at 1-1. And the pitch. Pitcher took quite a while there trying to make his decision up besides to call a timeout. I want to say Tyson called it. Backs out. Count stays even at 1-1. One out. We do have a man on first base. Swung on, foul, tip back into the glove. Ooh. Catcher comes up firing. I almost caught Hop sleeping over there. Count goes to 1-2 here on Tyson Maxey. Tyson had an injury last week, so he's fighting his way back. Don't think he's back to where he was before. Tyson was smacking the ball all over the yard, but hopefully he can fix his ways and get back to that Tyson we love. There we go. Just right on cue. He hits one high and deep, and the center fielder makes the catch in left center field. So at least Tyson did put the touch back on. He's still not back to himself yet, but he's slowly getting there. All right, so 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Hop sits there on first base. We lead the contest 5-0, and now Jarrell Martin steps into the batter's box. All right, Jarrell steps into the batter's box. Hop still sitting there on first. We're trying to move him around. That one was low, catches the outside corner though. And now Rail is behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Swung on, hit down to the second baseman. He comes up, he fires it over to first baseman, and they get him out. So that'd be the third out of the inning. So pretty good inning there for the Outlaw 16U Bennett as we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. All right, as we make our way to the bottom of the fourth inning, we still lead the contest 5-0 over the Outlaw 16U Bennett squad. Chris Ross gets back on the mound once again. And the sun is perched back out. And it's another wonderful day of baseball. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, so the high heat blows right by the batter. And Chris starts off ahead in the count 0-1. The pitch. Woo! Catches that inside corner again. So once Chris gets in his bag, it's pretty much hard to stop this young man. He pretty much can do whatever he want to do with that baseball, and you are taking a look at what he can do. Swung on and hit out to right center. Gabe might be in trouble with that one. He cracks it out to left center. Gabe comes up firing. He gets it in there almost second. Ian catches the ball at second base. So nice piece of hitting by the Outlaw hitter as he popped one out to left center. Gabe was able to track it down, but unable to stop him from getting two bases. So it starts there. They're at bat off with a double as they try to carve their way back into this game. So the leadoff batter does a good job for the Outlaws as he gets on base. And Chris Ross goes back to work, peeks at the second baseman. J-Man steps over there, and he delivers the pitch. That one goes high. Great stop there by Chris. He missed. He loses that ball. The runner's boogieing on down to third base. So great stop there by Kurt Campbell. So Chris falls behind the batter, 1-0. And the pitch. Swung on and hit to right field. That's a heck of a hit right there. He hit that in no man's land as J7 has to run out there. They'll get one plated across, and they'll get a run over to second base. So two doubles here to start off the bottom of the fourth inning. Pretty fancy hitting there. So they caught up with Chris on two pitches right there. And now they catch Chris just to try to get him back into being that Chris guy that we know and love. So after a nice conversation with Chris Ross, Danny walks off the field, and we get ready for the next batter. They do have a runner in scoring position on third base. Chris goes back to work, turns a nice little pitch right there, as his first pitch is delivered as a strike. So the count is 0-1 here for Chris and the batter. And the pitch. Ooh, a little bit too far inside. Evens up the count at 1-1. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Outlaws trying to crawl their way back into the game. And the pitch. Another inside pitch goes awry. And Kurt doing his thing behind the catcher's plate. He makes a great stop, which won't allow the base runner to be able to come across the plate. Chris goes back to work, and the pitch. Nice pitch. Hit down to the oh, no. Not sure what Sage was doing there. He pretty much misread that, and I think it might have hit him in the face. Unfortuitous bounce, and they'll get another run in. So no outs here. Outlaws looking pretty good right now as they're trying to crawl their way back in, trailing 5-2. Okay, no outs here. Outlaws swinging that bat right now, hitting into some good spots right now. That was a tough play for Sage, but he has to make that play. I don't know if he needed to dive for that one, but ooh, nice pitch there by Chris. Now the count is even at 1-1. Batter takes a timeout. They have a runner on first base. They're down by 3 runs, 5-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Chris steps off the plate. Batter retreats back to first base. And the pitch. Oh, catches his foot. So that's going to walk the batter after being hit by a pitch. So once again, they got runners on first and second. We have no outs here. Chris has lost a little bit of his control. Kurt does what a good catcher does, go out just to try to get back on the same page with his pitcher. Danny has not decided to take a walk out there, so we're going to try to see if we can take care of this internally. Look like Coach Lovelace is making some moves over there in the dugout. We'll see which direction they decide to go in. So for now, we're going to stay here with Chris and see if he can work his way through this. All right, so no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Score is 5-2. They got a man on first and save. The bunter squares around the bunt. Chris comes off the mound, catches it, tosses it over to Sage. We make the out, so we get the first out. So the batter did what he was supposed to do, was that's move the runners and put them in scoring position. Find out. First pitch to the next batter is high and inside. Batter ducks out the way. They now have runners in scoring position, trailing by three runs, 5-2. Swung on and popped up. Sage is over there. He's sitting in foul territory. He makes the catch. So great job there by Sage to be able to get our second out of the inning. So now they got runners in scoring position, but now we got 2 outs. Gabriel White from center field launches a bomb and catches the runner out. He was short of the base. That was the reason why he wasn't able to get there. Sage, with his great sportsmanship, he caught the runner as Gabriel White catches him from center field. Awesome throw. Great recovery by Kurt Campbell as he jumps up in the air, comes down, and makes the tag. Folks, that was an unbelievable play. I knew Gabe had to come up fine. That's exactly what he did. Fantastic play as we get out of the inning. We only gave up another run, so 3 runs here given up in that inning. folks, let me just tell you right there, that's one thing that Gabriel White's been working on all summer long. He wants to be that center fielder that you need him to be. He was able to gun that ball all the way from center to home, and that's exactly what we needed to stop that run. So, folks, outstanding job by that young man. Great job by Kirk Campbell to be able to jump up, grab it, come down, and put the tag on the runner. And we only gave up 3 runs, so now we're ahead 5-3. We need to get these bats going again. We'll be right back. I know. Cameron Scott steps to the batters box. We're having fun with the parents here. The faithful Covington Reds fans. Awesome. Cam watches the first one go by, and he starts off ahead in the count 1-0. So once again, outstanding inning right there. That could have been trouble. We could have gave up another run, but we was able to fire that in from center field and was able to make the tag at home plate. All right, so we got to get some runs on the board. It's crucial here. We don't want to be on the outside looking in. And now the score is 5-3. The pitch. Ooh, that was inside. Catches inside corner, a little bit inside, far inside for me, but evens up the count here at 1-1. So Jay Francis, who hit that bomb shot to left field, is he's on deck. Cameron Scott's count is 1-1, and the pitch. Oh, nice pitch. He fooled Cam something special right there, and Cam is mad about that one. So the count will go to 1-2 here. As that one, he fired that bad boy in there like it was about to go high. He ducked, and boom. Stay patient as Cam. Swing down to the shortstop. He gathers the ball up, tosses it. Oh, it's a high ball. Cam sees it. Oh.
I know you ain't.
And you can hear his mother in the background like, you better get back on that base, young man. So she kind of directs Cam to make sure he don't make that big turn and try to get second. So he'll start the inning off with a single, and we'll take that. So Cam gets on base and gets our inning started off. So great way to start the inning off as J7 comes to the plate. No outs here in the top of the fifth inning. We lead the contest 5-3 over the Outlaws 16U Bennett squad. Jay Francis at the plate. Ooh, nice pitch right there. All right, so Jay Francis starts off by watching one go by. He's behind the count 0-1. We got Cameron Scott sitting there on first base. And the pitch. Swung on and hit right there down the right there in between the first and second base. So great job, great piece of hitting by Jay Francis as Sage Lovelay steps to the batter's box. So right now we're picking and choosing where we want to hit the ball, which is ideal as long as we hit it away from our defenders. So right now Jay Francis does a great job of getting the single. So now we got runners on first and second, and Sage Lovelay steps into the batter's box with Devontae Hardiman. Nope, it looks like they're going to sub Devontae out for Riley McCoy. Swung on and popped up by Sage. So anything is possible. The first baseman missed it before, so he did make that catch that time. So unfortunately, Sage pops out. but we still got runners first and second. Riley McCoy steps into the batter's box. One out here in the top of the fifth. We definitely want to get some more runs. Don't want to go out just trying to hold that 2-run lead, even though we got a short enough defense to do it. We want to make sure we add some runs to increase that point differential. Caden Ferentz sits on deck. Oh, good stop. The third baseman. Great stop, son. You missed that ball, third baseman, and we got another run. So excellent job by the Outlaws third baseman as he saved the run as both runners had a double steal on. That was Cam and J7. So now we have runners in scoring position at second and third. Ooh, Riley turns around the bunt. He pulls it back. Now he's ahead in the count 2-0. So now we got runners in scoring position. So great piece of coaching once again by Coach Tate Lovelace as he's put this team in a winning position. Riley McCoy steps into the batter's box again, up 2-0. He bounces that one in there. So Riley is up 3-0. So 3 straight balls to Riley, and he sits well ahead in the count. There's only one out here in the top of the fifth. All right, so all we need is a little poke here from Riley. He may just take a base if they're going to throw a wild. I know J7 is on second base. He got a huge lead over there. Man on third. The pitch. Oh, big cut right there by Riley. He kind of had to go for that one because it was right down the middle. Not mad at Riley for that one. So the count is 3-1 here with one out. Riley McCoy at the plate. We got runners in scoring position. All we need is a little poke here from Riley. Caden Ferentz is on deck. Oh, that bounced it in, and Riley going to take. Okay, so a little discrepancy there. They gave a strike when it was a ball. Count is full here on Riley and the pitch. Swung and foul tip. Oh, he did not hold it. So good job for Riley staying alive. He battling here at this count. So the count is full. So I must have missed the call for some reason because I know. So a little confused by why the umpire didn't give him 4 balls. That's all right. Riley's going to battle. He got runners in scoring position. Let's see if he can go ahead and put it in play now. One out. Top of the fifth. Big inning. Swung on and hit. Riley McCoy steps up to the plate once again. So since you didn't give him a ball, the fielder missed it. Riley's going to turn that one into a double, and he's going to get that safe and sound. So once again, Riley McCoy does his job and gets in there safe and sound. So you gave him an extra ball, and he made you pay for it. Great job by Riley McCoy as we get 2 runs and increase our lead to 4 by the score of 7-3. So great piece of hitting by Riley with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. They call timeout, and they may be making a change here on the mound. All right, so Kay Ferentz steps into the batter's box. We're going to sub out Chris Ross. So after that great hit by Riley McCoy, Ride Dog is what I call him, he sits on second with that double. Kalen tried to get him in. There's 1 out here. Ooh, that one's right down the middle. So nice ball that Caden watches go by. Now he sees where it is. So he'll start off behind the count on 1-1. We only have 1 out here on us, so the more runs we can get, the merrier. Time by the batter. Somebody called time. Umpire, something happened. I'm not quite sure. So the umpires feel some kind of way about us cheering for our team. Caden Ferentz steps in there with 0-1. Let's make them pay for it, Caden. And the pitch. Ooh, nice pitch. He has a looping curveball that is really nice, and that catches Caden off because same thing happened to Cam. It looks like it's going to be high, but it loops in there for a strike. So the count is 0-2, 1 out. Riley McCoy sits there on second base. He scores 7-3 here in the top of the fifth. They will get another at bat. Swung on and missed by Caden. So Caden strikes out. That'll give us 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. So now J-Man steps into the batter's box with Gabriel White sitting on deck.